Hello there, I'm Mr. Durag, or MDR for short, and this is previously on an Untitled Theme-Park Tycoon 2 series. Having the towers rounded out a bit, I added the tops to each tower with these cylinder things in them that I eventually deleted. While doing so, I noticed the bases of each tower looked like they could use a bit of work, so I added a bit of a design to each of them. Starting off today's video, I wanted to work on the entrance a bit more. Going for a ticket booth checkpoint idea, I began. I started by placing two primitives, one being a pivot and the other being used for the circle itself. Knowing where the primitives would be placed, I started painting them. And with that, it was time for adding details. Instead of going straight to working on the ticket booths, I knew it would probably take the most time to get an idea of a design for them. So instead, I started adding detail by making the stairs first. Soon after, I would change the design of the fences of the stairs a bit. Instead of using ropes and poles, I went for a different design that I thought looked better. In this clip, I was just adding a bit of primitives to connect the booths to the entrance. And with the base plate for the ticket booths finished, I could begin work on the ticket booths themselves. For the next portion of the video, explaining step by step how I built the ticket booths is a bit funny to explain, so I will just make a small montage. With a pretty big cut in time, the ticket booths would be given a slightly different design, as the overall shape of them kinda changed. But with that out of the way, I started building two more towers that would add on to the look of the ticket booths. After copying the design, I also built a slightly different roof design to add to the towers. With the towers done, I started adding the ticket part of the ticket booths. To add even more realism, I started building turnstiles. With the turnstiles copy and pasted, it was time for the first area, or the entrance at least. To start off, I added terrain to map out where I wanted the ride to be. Off camera, I did a bit more mapping and made a new design to add on to the fences I had originally. In this clip, I'm trying to add the new fences to the layout. With the fences added, I started on a bit of rock work. With the montage over, I started more work on the layout of the area. I started by working on these fences that I changed a bit later. Having the temporary fences done, I started working on more towers, but these towers wouldn't stay for long as I felt the park was getting a bit copy and paste. I deleted the towers and went for an entrance built inside of Rock's idea instead. Starting with the terrain tool to mark off where this idea would be located, I added some rocks to the terrain, but it didn't look good, so I decided building the entrance first and then the rocks would work. This part of the video was supposed to be another montage, but this video is getting a bit copy and paste, so here's like a funny segment. With that out of the way, I started a bit of work on the layout, specifically a possible exit to the future. Randomly, I guess, I decided marking where the coaster would be wasn't important, as the next clip on my computer is me adding rocks to the entrance and the wall idea, and the next clip is just me finishing the rock work for the entrance and the wall. And speaking about the entrance and the wall, looking at it just reminds me that I might have to copy and paste it later. Well, you have reached the end of the video. If you have any suggestions as to what I could do next for this area, comment them down below. But with that said, I'm Mr. Durek, and I hope you found this video somewhat interesting to watch if not enjoyable. Stay safe and goodbye.